Houston, we have a problem. Hey, welcome back to Dad's Garage. Today, Joshua and I have a little ring project. We have not done a ring video in several years. I think 3 years, probably. Yeah. So the last one we did was a floodlight with ring. Unfortunately, as you saw in the intro, that one has gone bad. So it lasted about 2.5 years. It's been out for a little while now. And the wife is all over me about getting it replaced. So what I did was I went back to Ring again because their products have been fantastic. So many of the cameras, we've got probably 8 or 9 cameras. We've never had one go bad. We've been using them 5 or 6 years. We've continually added on to them. We've got solar panels on several of the products too, so we don't ever have to change a battery. That would include the lighting over here that we put in the floodlight that's gone bad. So what we got today is we've got these spotlights. So we got 2 of these. The 2 together are going to make for somewhat more light than what we had before. Just remember, you cannot go buy these just by themselves. You do have to also buy the bridge. So with their lighting, you do have to buy the Ring bridge. I have another video about 3 years ago that covers connecting that to the lights, but that's what helps control the lights. So anyway, you will need that as well if you don't already have one. We have one because we're replacing the floodlights. So anyway, we're going to get after this project. This should be pretty darn simple, and then we'll see how it looks later tonight. All right, as usual with Ring, they're really nice. They give you a little blue tab to pull, and that opens it up real neat and nifty. Their packaging is excellent with Ring. And the only product we've ever had to fail is that one light over there. So, oh, these look a lot bigger in person. Yeah, they look a lot bigger in person than they do in the pictures. So that's the whole thing right there. So when you twist that, inside here is your battery compartment. And you just squeeze these 2 side tabs, and here's your batteries. So these don't take the Ring batteries. These actually take, so these do take D cells. So we'll go ahead and get some D cells added to this, and then we'll get back to installing these. All right, so I just took the old one down, and what I didn't remember, because it's been 3 years, is these have the Ring rechargeable batteries in them. And what we were doing was and it's not on this piece, it's on the base. We were using a solar panel on this, so we never had to change the batteries ever. So what these have that we've just learned is they don't take the rechargeable Ring batteries, they take D batteries. So it's going to be extremely interesting to see how long these last, how often we have to put batteries in them. All right, so Joshua got all the batteries in these things. They are ready to hang. So I'm a little disappointed that there's no way to connect any solar panel to it. So I'm very anxious to see how long these last on the batteries. But you'll just want to take this little nut loose. That's what allows this to come loose. So you can go ahead and put your mount up, and then the heavy piece, you don't have to be holding this or trying to work around it when you're putting the screws in. So you'll put the base on, and then you'll be able to go put this in and kind of put it wherever you want it, whatever angle. So we're going to go get installing these. All right, we got the old one down, so now we're going to work on figuring out where do we want these to go. We know we want to cover this area here real well, so I think we're probably going to put one over in this area somewhere. Maybe just kind of angled down and out that direction, and then maybe another one right here so that it can kind of cover this side as well. All right, so we can't put it on one of these fascia boards because it's too big and you can't angle it at all. It just points straight out. So we're going to have to actually go up to here, and I think what we're going to do is something like this, and that casts our light over down that side where we want it.
So we're not going to use this anymore?
No. All right, go ahead and mark it. If you will hold this up here where it goes. All right, there we go. We're up there. So now all we got to do is put our light kind of at the angle we want it. We've already adjusted this angle, the tilt. So now we're just going to adjust this angle so it kind of shines over where we want it to shine.
Other way, I'm assuming. Cool.
All right, so we got that one done. Now we're going to go over here and try to figure out where we want the second light to be. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have the same problem here where we can't put the light here. We're going to actually have to mount it under here again. Okay, there we go. Got those on there. Okay, so next thing we want to do is we want to get into our Ring app. And then what we want to do is we want to go to tap on the 3 lines up here. So you want to go to set up a device. We want to go to smart lighting. And then what we've got to do is we've got to go to the package. And then right here on the bottom of the package is a QR code. And we're going to click, I'm ready to scan. Let's try backing it off with my finger covering the barcode. There we go, it got it finally. All right, spotlight detected, okay? Let's connect your spotlight to the Ring bridge. Continue. If you haven't already inserted the batteries, we already did that. Once your spotlight turns on, okay. Okay, so next it asked me if I wanted to add it to a group. I'm sorry I already hit that and it doesn't look like you can go back. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the driveway group. Driveway spotlight's fine. We're gonna call it, is this the one over on the other side of the truck or this side?
It's the other side of the truck.
Okay, we're gonna call this Spotlight 1. Continue. Now it's trying to connect it to the bridge. All right, there we go. Continue, we are connected. Add another device. So now what we're going to do is we're going to connect this other device just like what we just did, and then tonight we'll come back when it's dark outside. We'll check on the motion, see how that works, if we need to do some adjustments. I'm assuming that there are adjustments for sensitivity in the app. There was on the floodlight, so I assume the spotlights did the same. And then we'll also do any kind of adjustments with angles or directions of the lighting. So we'll catch back up with you tonight. Okay, we're walking out here. It's almost dark now. So there we go. Sweet. That's putting out a pretty good amount of light. I'm pretty happy with that. I think the angles are pretty decent. Sure gives us a good lit up walkway right here between vehicles. And we got light over here between these as well. So yeah, I think they're pretty darn good. So now the only thing I may need to do is go into the app and adjust the sensitivity. As soon as these shut off here in a minute, I'm gonna go back and see if I can walk down the street without them coming on. But I would like them to come on if somebody's walking down the sidewalk, but definitely not cars going down the street. So that's it for this one. I appreciate everybody joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And also, if you want car content, go over to our car channel. Dad's Garage, and then in parentheses, car channel, and you'll find all the car stuff over there. And we'll catch you next time right here on Dad's Garage.